Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how you can make a really easy restaurant quality meal of barbecue ribs. Here's your finished product there. So what I got here is I got 2 slabs of St. Louis style pork ribs. You don't want to confuse these with the baby back ribs, but you can actually follow these steps. If you have baby back ribs, you're just going to want to cook these for about half the amount of time that we're going to be cooking these. So I brought these up to room temperature because I'm going to be cooking these at room temperature because I'm going to be cooking low and slow. And my 2 seasonings, I'm just going to be using coarse black pepper and some coarse sea salt. First thing I want to do is I want to remove these ribs from the bag. And after removing them, you're probably going to notice that they're very wet. So you're going to want to get a paper towel. You're going to want to pat these dry. Then you're also going to notice there's this back membrane off the bottom here. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to strip that off. So it's quite slippery, so I'm using a paper towel to grab one edge of that, and I'm just peeling it off, kind of like we're doing here. After that, on this bottom, you may have these meaty flap pieces that you're going to want to trim off. Just want to get that nice and clean and as flat as you can. After trimming that up, you want to flip this back over, and you're going to want to towel pat this more meaty side. Just try to dry this up. After that, you're going to notice you may have these fatty areas that you're going to want to trim off. You want to leave some fat on there, but if you got these large fatty areas, just go ahead and trim that off. After that, you're going to want to season these up with your coarse sea salt and your coarse black pepper. And as I do that, I'm just patting that seasoning down rather than rub it, because if I rub it, a lot of that's just going to end up on my hand. Remember, these are the St. Louis style ribs and not the baby backs. You're going to be doing the same thing with baby backs, but you're just going to cook them a little less time than we're going to be cooking these. I'm going to be cooking these at 225 degrees in my oven under a bake setting for 4.5 hours. 225 bake, 4.5 hours on the middle rack of your oven. Alright, so I'm putting these in, and it's been about 4.5 hours, so these are actually ready to eat, but I'm going to season these up, or sauce these up I should say, with my barbecue sauce of choice. Now if you're doing baby backs, these will probably be done in 2.5 hours, just to let you know. But you can actually do the same concept with baby backs. Alright, so after I've sauced these up, I'm going to put these back under my broiler, and I'm going to go for about 2 to 3 minutes under the broiler. After 2 to 3 minutes, you're going to see that sauce is nice and caramelized. So I'm going to plate this up, and I'm going to commence the eating. So there you go, you got barbecue pork St. Louis style ribs made in the comfort of your own home, made in about 4.5 hours. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch you guys later.